Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Consumer confidence saw a fair uptick for 2021's fourth quarter, increasing by more than 20 percentage points compared to the same period in 2020. Business confidence also increased for the October to December period. The Jamaica Chamber of Commerce's Business and Consumer Confidence surveys both saw increases for the 3 months ending 2021. Head of Market Research Limited Don Anderson says consumer confidence saw a favorable increase in the fourth quarter.
What is that number? 23.9%, an upward tick in consumer confidence. This represents a reversal in the fourth quarter compared to the downturn that we experienced during the first 3 quarters of 2021.
This isn't, however, a sign of recovery in consumer confidence for the year.
Because of the fact that the first 3 quarters of 2021 were so low, when you do the average for that year, 2021, you realize that overall, the consumer confidence is nowhere near the peak which was experienced around about 2017, 2018.
Total consumer confidence was 140 percentage points at the end of 2021 versus 150 percentage points for 2020. 12% of consumers were confident in current business conditions compared to 8.4% for the same period last year. Consumers also felt more confident about job availability. While business confidence was up for the quarter, the rate of increase was more cautious.
Business confidence grew by 8.2%. We note nowhere near the 24% that consumer confidence grew by. And we maintain the point consistently that businesses are a lot more conservative because they think longer term.
Total business confidence increased for 2021, amounting to 124.9 percentage points. That's compared to 120 percentage points in 2020. The findings show that businesses were more optimistic about most areas polled except their current profit. 13.7% of businesses held the view that current profits would be better than expected compared to 18.3% in 2020. The optimism was tempered by a few factors led by uncertainties surrounding COVID-19.
They also cite the instability of the Jamaican dollar, moving up and down, not so much the increase, but the instability, which means the fluctuations in the Jamaican dollar rate compared to the US. High prices of commodities, which then drive up prices to the consumers. The crime rate, and we make the point that crime has been identified consistently and was certainly so in the fourth quarter of 2021.
Inflation for the 12 months up to December 2021 exceeded the Bank of Jamaica's 4-6% target. Director General of the Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin, Carol Coy, gave the latest figures on the increase in prices at the agency's quarterly press briefing on Monday.
The point-to-point inflation, and here we're looking at December 2020 to December 2021, was 7.3%. This was influenced by the increase in the point-to-point inflation rate for the division's housing, water, gas, and other fuels, which went up by 11.7%, food and non-alcoholic beverages, which increased by 4.9%, and transport, which went up by 13.9%.
Now let's zone in on the month of December. Inflation for that period was 0.8%. This was largely influenced by a 0.5% decline in the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages. Now, in the currency markets, the US dollar is selling for an average $156.02. $126.73 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $213.25 for the pound, and the euro is being sold for an average $180.15. The JSE index lost 674 points today, while the junior market index gained 15 points. Among today's winners were Spur Tree Spices Jamaica, Medical Disposables and Supplies, JMB Group 7.5% shares, I Create Ordinary shares, and Access Financial Services, while on the losing side were Blue Power Group, Iron Rock Insurance Company, First Rock Capital Holdings US dollar shares, Main Event Entertainment Group, and Kingston Properties. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Javon Key. Stay with us. Regional and international news are after the break.